Gotta fix this thing, man. Do my face look a little crooked?
Okay, how is this? Am I all right here?
Huh?
This okay?
Now I said, does my face look crooked?
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta let's see it. Well, right now I got you got your mask on. That little okay, there you go. You're fine.
All right, good. All right, so we are live, you guys, and it's an honor for me to do a part two. Yesterday, y'all know I was trying to bring our superstar education guru up, and it got late, so it just didn't work out. So here we are today on Wednesday, Economic Day, but we finna have a Tuesday Education Day conversation. Me and this brother go way back, you guys, a very, very long time. So whenever you've been in someone's life for a while, you get to see who they are and what they're about. And this brother here has always been about education, and I'm honored to introduce him to you guys, and hopefully you guys go out there, vote for him. He's running for local school council, and get all the family members that you had to go out and vote for him too, because I'm saying all my years, he's always stood on business when it came to our young people, students on education. With that being said, man, how you doing, my brother? Introduce yourself to our audience.
My name is Eben Credit. I'm doing fine. How are you? Running for the community representative position, one of the two community representative positions at Julian High School, my alma mater, plus 27. And it's interesting that Julian, I'm gonna give another one of my buddies a plug, Terry Davis. I graduated from Julian in '79. The school opened in '75. As I always tell people, I was there when they put the key in the door. Terry came in '81. I mean, he came 2 years later. I graduated in '79. He graduated in '81. We both grew up together from a community. Our families went to school with each other, broke bread with each other. We've known each other for a long time. It's another brother. He stands on business.
So if we could, I want our audience, because some people don't live or have students at Julian, but their family members does. So we are speaking to a broader audience here.
Yeah.
So first, who are you as a person, man? You father, married, like what's so they know who you are.
Okay. Was married, recently divorced, unfortunately, about a year ago, almost 2 years ago. Me and the missus are still good friends and tight. You know, she has a theater company, the Keys Theater Company. Um,
I
no,
mean, you got children, that's the key, right?
yeah.
You care why you care
Actually,
about the youngsters.
this is weird because I always say as far as I know, but I don't have any children, any biological children. But through the marriage, I have a grandchild and a stepson. But like I used to, when I would do LSE training, I would tell everybody, no matter how many children you have, the amount of children that you have in the school, that's the amount of children that you have. Okay.
But
So,
why you care about education? I guess that's the point I want to get out of you.
okay, why do I care about education? Number one, that's your best ticket to success. Um, one of the things, like I'm also a homeowner, on property. One of the things that goes into the value of your home that they don't tell you about when you're buying property is the quality of the schools in your community. I mean, education helped me get me to where, I've been working, for the state for 30 plus years in the science field, make a nice salary, have a nice pension, about to retire. Um, these children right now, this group right now, they don't know what's about to hit them. The community, in terms of in terms of sciences.
Yeah.
Uh, as I was saying, the better quality of schools you have in your neighborhood, that puts money in your pocket. If you have schools that are economic distress, that takes money out your pocket if you're a homeowner.
No, that's good. So right now, what are the top three things that's facing Julian and our children in Chicago, period?
Okay, I'm gonna take Julian number one, and this is breakthroughs also with schools around town. Uh, First off, the curriculum. Um, I could take the curriculum from when I was at Julian. We were taking things that quote unquote black students in neighborhood schools, we weren't, they didn't have economics. We were taking economics classes, the German class. These students don't have that. They don't have that luxury. Secondly, like I say, they don't know what's coming. If you live on the south side or southeast side, right now they have just broke ground on a new quantum physics park where the old steel mill used to be on 83rd in South Shore, right off the lake. Right now, that's the next big thing in terms of, cities are jumping on and trying to bring a quote unquote jobs, whatever. But the students, a lot of them are not geared, are not ready for that right now. It's not ready.
But how does the local school council help that though? Like, what could you do?
What local school council, we help legally, we can help informing of the curriculum and bringing programs into the school. Has anyone sat down and talked to those companies that are coming in, that'll be in that park, about maybe partnering up with the school, maybe having partnerships, internships, having labs in the school?
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
That sort of thing. Also.
Now I was gonna say, so the candidates, how often is this election? You on there for 4 years, 2 years?
It's a 2-year term.
So in the last 2 years though, were they no community reps or they were?
There were community reps, but I'm going to get to another point because you asked me my 3 things I want to stand on. The second thing is community. Years ago, I was with a group called Designs for Change, and we did a study, and it still holds true to this day. And I'm playing with going through once I put my candidacy in. Schools that have strong community involvement, strong full staff local school councils, those schools generally, and it doesn't matter if they're selective enrollment or they're neighborhood schools, they do well academically.
Yeah.
Schools that don't have that, or you have to find parents to run, and they don't have that community that
yeah. I already know what you're saying.
Right. They're in academic distress.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a large amount of the schools on the south and west side are in academic distress. And I was just playing, schools that, looking up, who's running, who's not running, and then looking to see how they're doing, the schools doing academically, it still holds true to this day. So
now we got 1 more minute, man. So okay. You're running because you're gonna do, what's the third thing? Because that's 2. What was the third one? Okay,
curriculum is 1.
Right.
Community involvement is second. Bringing resources into the school is third. Because as soon as I get off this call, I got some people. We're going out and we're looking at things. We're working at bringing not just Black farmers, but hooking up with the mother continent, which I know you're passionate about, and doing things with them and bringing resources in from the mother continent. So. Yeah. So that's the third thing that's on my list. Yeah. That's what I'm doing as soon as I get off this call.
So how do people, what should they do next? Like, what's your suggestions? And you got a phone number?
Actually, I do. And I'm going to walk and grab because I went out and got a new phone and a new number.
Okay. And in the meantime, though, what should people do? Like, how should people,
first
tell their family members? Like, what should they do?
Well, first off, get out and vote. Hit your family members. Like I said, Julian is in the area code for Julian is 60643. So 60643, 60628 would be your area, would be your zip codes for the attendance values for Julian for most of it.
Yeah.
That's number 1. So 2 vote. Remember, punch 27 for me, 28 for my guy Terry. And I always did this when I was doing when I ran, before, and I'm doing training. I'd always give out my phone number at the start. So this is my number: 773-954-5532.
One more time.
773-954-5532.
Excellent. All right.
And
No, man, and I love short and sweet because people make you have to be concise so people heard directly from you. I'm vouching for Evan. He works with me every third Tuesday. We get on the horn together and we go over 7th and 8th graders. But he's doing his work in the high school, so he's covering a lot of bandwidth. Any closing remarks?
yeah, man, just like I said, this education thing is serious. It's real serious because I was in an NAACP meeting last night, and one of the things that came up, which may be coming down the pike, is kind of closing some of these schools because it's kind of hard to justify keeping schools open, and you got schools that are not even at half capacity. It might be a quarter capacity. You got so this whole thing, and actually we could sit down and do another interview because I could go into this thing that I helped worked on the bill years ago called the Illinois Facilities Task Force, whereas CPS in theory is supposed to come up with a 10-year plan that the task force goes over to look at the facility. So for example, you got using census data, and every other major school district does this but Chicago. Looking at the census data, you can tell how many people in the community that you're going to have over a period of time, what's coming in business wise, what's needed. You can tell your curriculum what's coming in looking ahead. And the best example of that, and I'll say and I'll get off, when they just built Inglewood, the new Inglewood High School. When you close a school, you have to do a study. They did a study. And they found out that actually there were enough students in the Inglewood community at the time to go to Inglewood High School. And in fact, it was like 4 high schools there. They closed 4 of them to open up Inglewood. They had enough students there to go to all 4 high schools. They closed the 4 high schools, opened Inglewood, built Inglewood. In the process, you have a charter school in the old Inglewood with less than 100 students in it. The new Inglewood is not at capacity because for some reason, the students,
we gotta be efficient. Yeah,
right. Not efficient. They're not going to school in Inglewood. They're going to school everywhere else but Inglewood.
No, I got you. But if people, they can tell this brother is informed when it comes to academic stuff. So I give y'all kudos. Y'all got his phone number. Let's get your family and friends out there and vote for him. Punch 27 and 28, right?
Right.
All right. Kudos, man. Appreciate you.
Peace and
this
congratulations.
Is on YouTube. I'm going to send it to you on YouTube so you can blast it out too.